So yeah, it's a Mr. Gasket 1520 is the part number, and you really need a 50 cc. See how small that one is? You might get a lean stumble trying to feed, all four with one nozzle. This is a 50 cc on mine. See how fat it is? So I don't have an extra 50 cc laying around. I'll probably have to find one on eBay or order one. So anyway, yeah, it initially looked like this. People would either cut the horn off like I did here, and when you cut the horn off, you want to blend it so it kind of has that, HP look to it. Looks racier, kind of cool looking. Um, Honestly, I live in Texas. I really don't need a choke. But if you wanted to keep your choke, you could do that as well. You just drill holes here and here, and the instructions came with the kit, told you where to drill, and you would position this through the choke holes, and you put it here. See how there's threading here on the primary, but no provision in this Voss. Also, the air bleeds, I would love to have screw-in air bleeds like mine on my HP over there, but I can't because the Voss isn't big enough to, because the air bleeds are pretty good size. So to make this even, now that I've got it all configured with the same jets on both sides, no power valves, I got 79s on all four. I'd like to, I might provision a block so I can get four-way idle out of it as well. I'm sure I got a block around here I could do that. The only catch-22 is I have to plug the circuit to the pump. So, because there's no pump. Otherwise, I'd have a little bit of a leak. Well, maybe I wouldn't. I'll give that some thought. Anyway, so yeah, I'd like a four-way idle before I put it in the car and try it out. But yeah, it's called Ilgo made a kit and Mr. Gasket made a kit. 1520 is Mr. Gasket part number. Occasionally they pop up on eBay, but they ain't cheap. I've seen them sell for like $50, and basically it's this gear set to do the 1-to-1 ratio and this little shooter. It doesn't come with this, and if you do the 50cc, this is actually a 50cc arm. It really maxes out that with a, what is that cam? An orange cam. It maxes out that 30cc almost to where there's nothing left, and that's kind of bad for the pump. So they have arms that, for 30cc's. This is a 50cc arm, and this is a 50cc arm as well, an older one. And here's a 30cc arm. And yeah, I'd actually want to have, I might as well order two of them so I can get 50cc's on my secondary as well. But yeah, that's it. It's I've been looking through my magazines. One of these days I might find an ad for this part. People would buy them because they wanted to look cool, like a double pumper, and well, it wasn't just looks, it was performance. That is just not a performance carburetor. It really isn't. It's great for around town, but if you want to race on the weekends and you didn't have the money for a double pumper, well, there you go. That's what you do. Buy that little kit for $20. Actually, back then it was probably $10, and you'd have yourself a ghetto double pumper, single pumper, double quad shooter thing of a Bauer. Anyway, I'll put a picture in the video.